Sailors view marinas as safe havens. That's not always the case. Last night is a prime example of that, when a boat was trying to get into a slip. There was no wind, the marina water was flat, and the boat collided with my neighbour's boat next door. It hit him head on in the stern. The driver of the other boat said his engine cut out at the last minute, and all I heard was an almighty crash. Came up on deck to have a look at what was going on, and saw the boat had mounted the stern of my neighbour's boat. The anchor had gone over the stern rail, done a whole load of damage, and the driver of the boat said his engine cut out at the last minute and lost control of the boat. Nobody actually saw the actual accident, but I, for the sake of my neighbour, filmed as much as I could of the boat trying to be taken off the back of my neighbour's boat. And we've done an inspection the next morning. Fortunately, well, fortunate or not, my neighbour wasn't on his boat. He was in the Banderas Bay Regatta, and we tracked him down to the boat that he was on and let him know that he needed to come back to his own boat to inspect the damage. Unfortunate, these things happen. Don't really understand how you can come into a marina and actually not T-bone the boat next door, but he hit it end on, bow on end. It was like the two boats were joined together. Missed the slip by a fair way. It's odd. There were 4 guys on board the other boat. Wouldn't like to say or even express an opinion because I didn't see it, but it's unfortunate. But my neighbour's here for the next 3 or 4 months anyway. He's not intending to leave, so repairs to the boat aren't going to impact his plan. So he's got time to get it fixed. The yard won't be as busy because a lot of people now leave to cross the South Pacific from here or head north, as I'm going to do, up into the Sea of Cortez. So no impact on his plan. Mark, the owner, is okay about it. The guy who hit him was pleasant enough, full of remorse and embarrassment, but there'll be a good outcome up to it. But it's horrible to see, it's horrible to witness, but these things happen. Marinas aren't always a safe haven. I've been worried myself about a guy across the way. He uses his boat quite often, and I've always been concerned that when he's come back in that he's going to take me out, but that's not happened so far. I did have a previous boat where a guy coming into the slip miscalculated and completely took out my monitor wind vane, which was again unfortunate. It was fixable, the guy paid for everything, and we fixed it ourselves. But there it is, one of the perils of owning a yacht and being in a marina. There we go, can't say any more really. Sad occurrence, but there it is.
Ryan, we need the anchor back on.
You want to throw a bow line?
Right.
Good. You want to throw a bow line? Oh no, you can't. Sorry.
About it.
Get us the stern line. Push us off then. We're at break line. Now let's see the back. Okay, put that around there. Thanks, guys.
That's good.
He's coming round, the stern's coming round. I got these engines coming in.
Oh. How bad's the damage over there, guys?
Wreck deck.
I know.
The
deck.
deck.
What's up?
All the decks split.
Deck split? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this pole, this bench thing, not, I mean,
This here.
some stainless has gone. Not too bad, I think it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the correct, by the way, goes all the way around.
All right. Yeah, it's cracked down there. Oh well, Mark's not going to be very happy.
No, he's not even here, right?
Well, he is, he's out racing.
Oh.
I said, what did I say earlier on?
Yeah.
And when I heard all the crack, I thought, it's a bit worse than we thought.
Not bad.
Coming forward. Mark will fly.
Whose boat is this?
Mark, he's out racing at the moment. Or he was in the race.
Got it.
So, at the moment, all we can see is this is all cracked.
Yep.
This is bent.
Yep.
This is bent and it's cracked all the way down here. Pushed up the alloy.
Yeah, that.
Yep. Cool.
Oh, and down there.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Fuck.
Alright, well.
I mean, this is. I won't put it off. But this is an aluminium boat.
Oh.
So if it was fiberglass, it would crack the fiberglass. It may have only taken this coating off, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah. But
And you guys have his info?
I'll be back.
He's racing though?
Yeah, he was on in the regatta this afternoon on another boat.
Yeah, I saw him yesterday. I was racing.
I can hang here until he gets back.
Oh, you can.
I may have
take the dog number, and we'll go at the Marina. We'll go at the office.
I think the office is closed.
Yeah, but at least you can leave notes.
I can go tomorrow morning or whatever, yeah. I'll hang out. You guys can take off and I'll hang out until he gets back.
Let's see if I've got a contact number for him. I think I have.
That couldn't have been worse. Timing.
What happened?
Engine died.
Push it this way.
Well, I was coming into the slip, and so I couldn't finish my turn.
Oh, and it just.
It's a full clearing.
So you got power through the turn, and you go in reverse to finish the pivot.
Yeah.
And as soon as I went in reverse, the engine died. So I just. I've done that maneuver a million times. It's always fine.
Yeah, I'll see that come in.
I just got a bunch of engine work done. The engine died a couple times out there. Those times I cracked the injector and let it, and it started up again.
You had to run them look good.
Right here. C-Tech. I mean, they did great work by all accounts.
So this is the area where most of the damage was. The anchor and bow came through here, and you can see it's lifted the bolts off of here, ripped up the deck there, pulled this joint apart, bent all this, broken this weld between here and here, and the outboard motor mounting bracket got completely destroyed, and it looked like the anchor came up and hit this, completely bent the pole, which is now at a weird angle, and has caused cracking along here to this point. So it came in with a fair force to do all this damage, and depends what's these backing plates on here, whether they've stood up to the hit, but quite a bit of, doesn't look too much, but it's going to take a fair bit to sort it out. This stainless is going to have to replace the pole. What else? The light's gone here. Luckily it could have been a lot worse. It's bad enough as it is. I don't think the aluminium hull has been creased or damaged. The good thing is marinas require third-party insurance before you can come into the marina, so the person's boat who hit this one is covered. It's going to be an insurance claim, obviously. Not what you want to come home and see when you've been out racing all day, to see your boat's been hit by somebody else. Thanks for watching the video this week. Not a pleasant one. Can't say anybody's going to enjoy it, but that's life. It'll get sorted. See you next week.